Hello, my name's Sam French. You join me here, freedomalcohol.wordpress.com. You get me at freedomalcohol on Twitter. Hello, I'm back again with an itchy neck, and also I'd like to say and reassure you that the website's going to continue. You'll see that we've put tweets up there as well, so it's all continuing. I continue my aim. I've been free from alcohol since January 2015. We've had a bit of a blip in July, but that's not a problem. And I'm continuing going forward. My aim is still to publish my 5-step plan, and that will happen. And I have a particular opportunity at the end of July to do some work on this. And because we're going away and going abroad with my family, which will be really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to it. So you join me here, and I've just returned from work, and I thought I'd just take this 5 minutes to sit down and just say hi again, and to make sure that you're aware that I'm going to continue this. The thing that has been difficult is the period of June, and there's been a lot going on for me. I've been very busy, and there's been a lot of pressure at work, and this hasn't helped my freedom from alcohol trip. Probably not the right word to say, but nonetheless quite funny. And so it has been a tough time, and I have been doing a lot of reflecting. And the thing that I wanted to talk to you about today was just around a very natural thing that humans experience, which is pain. And what we do as individuals is when we run away from pain, and alcohol is no different to that. Well, you would think. So why is it that alcoholics, which is a word that I absolutely hate, continue, even if they know that there is a problem, they continue the cycle of drink, get drunk, go to bed, have a hangover, wake up, recover, and do it all again. The most ridiculous thing about this is the fact that even though that pain is happening, and they know that it's painful, and they know that it's bad for it, they still continue to do it. So why is that? Well, I've been reflecting on this, and I think one of the key reasons is that the perceived amount of pain to go through this process, this cycle of getting drunk, having a hangover, recovering and doing it again, the perceived amount of pain of that is less than the amount of pain that it would take to quit alcohol permanently, and therefore the individual continues to consume and go in that circle. The benefit of quitting alcohol is deemed to be less than the benefit to continue drinking. And that, for me, is the root, the real root to solving this issue. And I'll talk about it in my 5-step plan. It's a really difficult thing to get your head around. And the other thing which I've been reflecting on in the last month in particular is around the importance of the here and the now. This moment here, in this space of time, in this window, on this video recorder, now. It's not about the past, it's not about the future. So when you think about drinking, you will realise that often in your head you will go, gosh, I remember having that drink last night and how great it felt when I first had it. Or you might go, gosh, I'm really looking forward to that drink this evening. That is a great example, and I know very simplistic and very obvious, of the mindset, or what you could describe as your ego, your conscious thinking around alcohol. But if I sit here in the present now, and I'm just here at this space and time, I'm not doing anything, I have complete control of this moment. I can choose to go swimming, I can choose to have dinner, I can choose to have a drink, or I can choose not to. But I'm here. And you can go online and read a lot of, do a search and have a look. There's a lot of work out there on mindfulness. It's been around for many years now. It's just starting to become more popular. And I think that being mindful and presence is part of the solution to working towards being free from alcohol And if you can start to master this, and I'll talk more of the how when we come on to doing the plan at the end of July, it's only going to help you towards being free from alcohol. I've been practicing this. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's about being really self-aware of when you get those thoughts, and they might not be alcohol related, they could be related to something else, but when you get those thoughts, it's about recognizing them and saying, what's going on? I mean, is that really relevant to now? And bringing yourself back down into the present, being very clear about what it is you want to achieve in the present. So that's my thoughts, and I'll start to pad them out a bit more in the coming weeks. I've also presented this obviously, and also just given a bit of an update on the blog. And I hope going forward that when my site is established and I have got things together a bit more, and it's a bit more, well, it doesn't need to be more professional. I mean, actually this is for me ultimately, and for others to help them. But once it is a bit more established, I'll look at ways in which I can look at promoting it more to get more followers, and then actually ultimately to help more people and other people out there. Thank you for listening. It's good to be back. I hope to do more going forward. I think I'm going to aim to do my posts on a weekly basis, so expect a video on a weekly basis, and depending on how the uploading goes, because that has been difficult, there's been some technical issues with that, which I always seem to get, and with 2 children and a wife and a busy full-time job, I don't have a lot of time to be playing around with the iPad. It doesn't always go down too well either, just because there's other things to be cracking on. Thank you for listening. You can also get me Freedom Alcohol. Well, actually, there's an email address if you want us to get in contact. It's alcoholfreedom@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. I look forward and wish you all the best in everything that you're doing. Cheers.